the king has returned. Welcome to Xbox Daily News. I am your host, Faceless Samurai, and oh, what a day, which we all anticipated, obviously, but today, Halo Day, Halo World Championships, Halo Campaign Evolved announced. So it's finally here. Look at this. The wonderful and amazing Master Chief is now back, better looking than ever. They have a brand new trailer on the YouTube channel, and this looks amazing. Look at this. Look at this beauty. This is all Unreal Engine 5, completely remastered for next gen. This is coming to PC, Xbox Series S and X, as well as PS5. This will be releasing in 2026. There is no, unfortunately, there are no release dates yet for this title, but what we do know, however, is that they're adding a bunch of stuff. So as I let you enjoy the beautiful footage here, I want you to know that they're adding brand new missions, so 3 brand new missions prior to the game, from what that I'm understanding. So there's gonna be changes. I don't know how that's gonna affect the story, but yeah, so 3 prequel stages, and there's gonna be changes to weapons, to skulls as well in the game for those that want more challenges. There's going to be some changes to some of the stages, is what I understand. And they will also be adding a 4-player online co-op. So this is going to be quite the amazing experience. This will be obviously available day one on Game Pass Ultimate members. And yeah, like I said there again, 2026 is when you're going to be able to get your hands on this. As well, if you are interested, please note that this is the weekend for Halo World Championship. So head on to the official Halo channel on YouTube, or probably on Twitch as well, if you want to watch all the footage, as well as the community stream for all the latest announcements in the Halo universe, and catch that 13-minute gameplay footage of the Silent Cartographer on YouTube right now in 4K, and enjoy the awesomeness that is Halo Campaign Evolved. We jump from Halo to Mr. Phil Spencer giving an interview with magazine Famitsu in Japan. So this was probably done at the same time as the Tokyo Game Show, and now just released for us to go through, you know, and get all the little details that we might have missed. So yeah, as we see here from the main title, he talks about stuff with like Kojima's OD game, right? The joint partnership between Kojima Production and Microsoft, as well as the upcoming console. And there's a bunch of cool details. Like they talk about the fact that numbers are up 20% of playtime in Japan for Xbox, and that's obviously a cloud, console, and PC. They say cloud has been growing really well for them in Japan, and that they're pushing for more content, as we can see with Ninja Gaiden 4. There's been Forza Horizon 6 announced, that's in Japan. New maps for Call of Duty as well in Japan. So they're going to keep pushing for that kind of stuff for specifically the Japanese market. They don't have a date for Kojima's OD, but they say that the game was unfortunately probably pushed back a little bit due to the actors' strike. So that affected obviously the development of the game. And they also say that they consider the next Xbox console to be starting, so the next generation, I should say, and when the first party console is released. So they are intent on releasing a first party console, unlike what some people are trying to say online. The direction that they're heading in, though, is like, so they say to look at the currently released ROG Xbox Ally X as an example of what to expect, which I'm guessing is probably more about the interface itself and not about it being developed by an OEM, because they're really talking about an in-house developed Xbox console. They don't have a date for it yet, but we know it's in the works, and we know from Sarah Bond's announcement that with AMD that they have new processors coming out, as well as the reports of emulators coming for the current ROG Xbox Ally X, which I'm guessing this is going to be compatible as well with all other processors and maybe even Microsoft's own developed in-house console. But yeah, pretty interesting interview nonetheless, and I'm happy that they are putting all the effort in Japan. So as we had talked yesterday, I believe, so here is all the announced changes for the Battlefield 6 upcoming update that's happening on October 28th. I also know that some fixes were done also for skins, I think. Some skins people were thinking were too colorful, so they've kind of changed those as well in terms of like not making the game look too cartoony. But see, there's like rework weapon dispersion here for better accuracy, improve core movement animations, UI and HUD HUD updates, map fixes across multiple locations and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite a few if you want to head to the Battlefield website to get more details on this, as well as more confirmation from Insider Gaming about the upcoming Battle Royale on October 28th, which is apparently going to be a stealth drop and it's going to be called Red Sec. So if you own the game, stay tuned and expect a pre-download maybe, as well as a stealth release, stealth drop on October 28th for Battlefield 6. Now we have a bunch of brand new trailers on the Xbox channel today actually. So a brand new release for PC Game Pass here. It's a Super Fantasy Kingdom, so a roguelite city builder now available for PC Game Pass members. So if you're I'm having issues here with my internet, it seems. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, if you are PC Game Pass, or I'm guessing Ultimate, actually I would have to double check that one. I'm not even sure myself, but guaranteed at least if you're PC Game Pass. So I'm guessing it'll probably Ultimate as well, where you're going to have access to this pretty cool looking indie game right now actually. So if you want to head over to your PC Game Pass app and start downloading and enjoy this right now. And next we have another announced trailer for Silver Pines, which looks like a little horror, I guess 2D, 3D type of game. Case solving, investigator stuff. So yeah, survival horror Metroidvania. So coming 2026 to Xbox Series S and X. It looks pretty cool for the trailer itself, if I can say so myself. Has that little like hand-drawn type of graphics there. So yeah, stay tuned for more info on Silver Pines. We go then to Killing Floor 3 Rearmament Update trailer. So they have a brand new update. So if you're an owner of Killing Floor 3 on Xbox, know that there is a free update right now, and it introduces 3 new weapons based on real-world guns, new weapon mods, and the decoupling of specialists and perks. And they say there's even more. So if you're deep into the Killing Floor 3 game, know that there's more coming for you today to enjoy. And we go from a horror to a more Viking inspired game. It looks like some kind of a Diablo-esque, like a top-down action game. So if this suits your style and if it interests you, please know that this is coming to Xbox Series S and X next year from Far Games. Going now to the Xbox Wire. There is, I don't think I'm going to go through the whole thing. Just know that there are over 40 games coming out next week from October 27th to the 31st, as well as a bunch of those coming to a Series XS, Xbox One, Xbox on PC, and obviously on Game Pass. So Outer Worlds 2 is now available actually today. We're just going to jump into that afterwards. If you have the Premium Edition, which I was actually just bought today and just finished my downloads, I'm going to jump right into some gameplay right after I finish this news video for you guys. But yeah, Outer Worlds 2 is releasing next week. If you don't have Premium, if you have Premium, it's today. And if you have Game Pass, you also can play starting next week. And headlining next week's releases is also, I believe, Arc Raiders. And a little bit of Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage 30th Anniversary Edition. this is a pretty cool. But there's a cheaper version of the game if you here at $20 if you don't want to get all the extra skins and stuff like that. But pretty cool from Sega to be supporting and bring that fighting game now to all consoles. We have Zumba here, Marble Zombie Invasion, Arc Raiders, as I was mentioning, the extraction shooter, which was just last weekend, free to play for everyone to try out. And obviously there's a lot more out there, so yeah. So go to xboxnewswire.com if you're interested to see what's coming out next week, if you have some spare cash to be spending. And obviously the big release of the day, as I was just mentioning, is here. The Outer Worlds 2 from Obsidian Entertainment. So this is the official launch trailer. The game has been getting reviews in the mid 80s, so scoring really well for Obsidian. They're on fire this year with all the titles that they've put out for release on Xbox. I don't know if they'll be able to keep up the pace next year, but for now, at least we know that they had a banger year, probably the best studio and the stable of Microsoft game studios right now. Definitely over delivering for what they've been for what Microsoft paid for the studio. Actually, I'm actually wondering, are they gonna they should be, if it was me, they would already have a team working on Fallout New Vegas 2. I don't know if that's actually the case. I'm hoping Microsoft is like, you know, thinking straight here and just putting the right people in the right place on the proper projects. But yeah, for now, at least we have some Outer Worlds 2, which I mean, we've gotten also Valve this year, which is a kind of like first-person-ish RPG, like Western-style RPG, and now we're getting Outer Worlds 2, which looks a lot more bigger and better than the previous outing. And yeah, if you get the premium edition, you get like the 2 story DLCs, which are not released right now, obviously, as well as the corporate appreciation price pack here, the Commander Zane's battle pack, and some digital art book and digital soundtrack. And while we're on the subject of Outer Worlds 2, know that Dark Horse Direct now has the Art of the Outer Worlds 2 hardcover for pre-order on their website. So if you're interested to see, gets to know more about Outer Worlds 2, and you want to own that cool book, you know, to leave on your coffee table when you have like guests over, and just, you know, read it together, and you know, like and geek out on the Outer Worlds 2, head on over there and pre-order right now for $80. You're gonna get your hands on this amazing hardbound art book. And with that, we've gone full circle today, Friday, October 24th. That's it for me. I think that's enough anyway. It's been a pretty busy week for Xbox, ending on a good note here with some Halo 1 campaign Evolve. I'm leaving you guys on some of that awesome gameplay here, and I'll catch you guys next Monday. All right, thank you very much for watching, and take care. Bye bye.